In a world dominated by technology and urban landscapes, many have lost touch with the natural world. Yet, research and spiritual traditions alike reveal that connecting with nature is essential for our well-being. From a scientific standpoint, exposure to nature influences brain function, hormonal balance, and immune health. Spiritually, nature has long been regarded as a source of energy, renewal, and enlightenment across various traditions. This guide explores the profound scientific and spiritual benefits of nature and how we can rekindle our bond with the earth. Chapter 1: The Science Behind Nature's Healing Power. 1.1 How Nature Affects the Brain and Body. Scientific research consistently shows that spending time in nature triggers positive physiological responses that enhance overall well-being. Reduces cortisol levels. Studies indicate that being in green spaces lowers cortisol, the primary stress hormone. Nature acts as a buffer against the chronic stress of modern life, allowing the body to enter a parasympathetic state where relaxation and healing occur. Enhances brain function. Exposure to natural settings improves focus, memory, and creativity by promoting alpha brainwave activity, which is associated with calmness and problem solving. Research suggests that even looking at images of nature can enhance cognitive performance. Strengthens the immune system. Trees release phytoncides, natural compounds that enhance immune cell activity. Studies conducted in Japan show that spending time in a forest significantly increases the number and activity of natural killer (NK) cells, which help the body fight infections and diseases. 1.2 The Role of Nature in Mental Health. Nature is a powerful antidote to many modern psychological ailments, providing relief from anxiety, depression, and cognitive overload. Reduces anxiety and depression. Time in nature is associated with increased serotonin and dopamine production, leading to an improved mood and greater emotional stability. A 2020 study published in Environmental Research found that people who regularly spend time in nature report lower levels of rumination and self-criticism. Improves sleep quality. Exposure to natural sunlight regulates the circadian rhythm, boosting melatonin production. This leads to deeper and more restful sleep, reducing insomnia and nighttime anxiety. Promotes mindfulness. Observing the movement of leaves, listening to birdsong, or feeling the warmth of the sun fosters present moment awareness. This mindfulness effect helps reduce overthinking, stress, and emotional fatigue. Example: a 2015 Stanford University study found that participants who walked in a natural setting had lower neural activity in the prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain associated with repetitive negative thinking. 1.3 The Biophilia Hypothesis. The biophilia hypothesis, proposed by biologist E. O. Wilson, suggests that humans have an innate, evolutionary connection to nature. Throughout history, humans have thrived in natural environments, relying on nature for food, shelter, and healing. The disconnect from nature in modern urbanized societies has led to increased stress, anxiety, and sensory overload. Nature Deficit Disorder. Research by journalist Richard Love highlights the consequences of modern lifestyles that limit interaction with nature. Children who spend less time outdoors show higher rates of attention disorders, obesity, and emotional dysregulation. Restoring biophilic balance. Exposure to nature restores this lost connection, improving emotional resilience, social bonding, and overall life satisfaction. Example: Scandinavian countries, known for their high happiness index, integrate nature into everyday life through forest schools, outdoor workplaces, and green city planning. Chapter 2: Nature and Mental Well-Being. 2.1 The Science of Forest Bathing, Shinrin-yoku. Originating in Japan, Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, is the practice of immersing oneself in the forest to absorb its healing energy. It is more than just a walk in the woods. It is a mindful experience designed to heighten sensory awareness and promote mental and physical well-being. Reduces stress and lowers blood pressure. Studies have shown that spending time in forests reduces cortisol levels, lowers heart rate, and decreases blood pressure. Improves heart rate variability. A well-balanced heart rate variability, HRV, is a marker of overall health and emotional resilience. Shinrin-yoku has been linked to increased HRV, indicating better stress adaptation. Enhances immune function. Trees release phytoncides, natural compounds that stimulate the production of natural killer (NK) cells, which fight off infections and cancerous growths. Boosts mental clarity and creativity. Forest bathing fosters a state of calm focus, allowing individuals to think more clearly, make better decisions, and enhance problem-solving skills. Example, in a landmark 2010 study, Japanese researchers found that participants who spent just 2 hours in a forest setting showed a 50% increase in NK cell activity, which lasted for up to a week after the experience. 2.2 The benefits of green and blue spaces. Spending time in green spaces, forests, parks, and gardens, and blue spaces, oceans, lakes, and rivers, has been linked to improved psychological well-being. Each type of environment offers distinct benefits. Green spaces. Enhance cognitive function and concentration, particularly in individuals with ADHD. Promote emotional balance and reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. Exposure to greenery has been shown to lower blood pressure and inflammation, leading to better cardiovascular health. Urban green spaces provide a sanctuary for social interactions, fostering community bonds and reducing feelings of loneliness. Blue spaces. Throughout history, humans have thrived in natural environments, relying on nature for food, shelter, and healing. The disconnect from nature in modern urbanized societies has led to increased stress, anxiety, and sensory overload. Nature deficit disorder. Research by journalist Richard Love highlights the consequences of modern lifestyles that limit interaction with nature. Children who spend less time outdoors show higher rates of attention disorders, obesity, and emotional dysregulation. Restoring biophilic balance. Exposure to nature restores this lost connection, improving emotional resilience, social bonding, and overall life satisfaction. Example, Scandinavian countries, known for their high happiness index, integrate nature into everyday life through forest schools, outdoor workplaces, and green city planning. Chapter 2: Nature and Mental Well-Being. 2.1 The Science of Forest Bathing, Shinrin-yoku. Originating in Japan, Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, is the practice of immersing oneself in the forest to absorb its healing energy. It is more than just a walk in the woods, it is a mindful experience designed to heighten sensory awareness and promote mental and physical well-being. Reduces stress and lowers blood pressure. Studies have shown that spending time in forests reduces cortisol levels, lowers heart rate, and decreases blood pressure. Improves heart rate variability. A well-balanced heart rate variability, HRV, is a marker of overall health and emotional resilience. Shinrin-yoku has been linked to increased HRV, indicating better stress adaptation. Enhances immune function. Trees release phytoncides, natural compounds that stimulate the production of natural killer, NK, cells, which fight off infections and cancerous growths. Boosts mental clarity and creativity. Forest bathing fosters a state of calm focus, allowing individuals to think more clearly, make better decisions, and enhance problem-solving skills. Example, in a landmark 2010 study, Japanese researchers found that participants who spent just 2 hours in a forest setting showed a 50% increase in NK cell activity, which lasted for up to a week after the experience. 2.2 The benefits of green and blue spaces. Spending time in green spaces, forests, parks, and gardens, and blue spaces, oceans, lakes, and rivers, has been linked to improved psychological well-being. Each type of environment offers distinct benefits. Green spaces. Enhance cognitive function and concentration, particularly in individuals with ADHD. Promote emotional balance and reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. Exposure to greenery has been shown to lower blood pressure and inflammation, leading to better cardiovascular health. Urban green spaces provide a sanctuary for social interactions, fostering community bonds and reducing feelings of loneliness. Blue spaces. The sound of water triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, slowing heart rate and breathing while inducing relaxation. Watching the ocean or flowing rivers lowers stress hormones and promotes a meditative state. Negative ions found in ocean air have been linked to improved mood and energy levels. Example, a 2019 study in the journal Nature Scientific Reports found that people who spent at least 2 hours per week in green or blue spaces reported significantly greater well-being and lower stress levels compared to those who spent less time outdoors. 2.3 Nature as therapy, ecotherapy and nature-based healing. Many therapeutic approaches now incorporate nature to promote mental and emotional healing. These include horticultural therapy. Gardening has been shown to reduce symptoms of PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Engaging with plants fosters a sense of purpose and responsibility, improving self-esteem. Gardening is increasingly used in rehabilitation centers, schools, and elderly care programs.
Animal-assisted therapy.
Interacting with animals, such as dogs, horses, or dolphins, has been shown to lower blood pressure, reduce cortisol, and boost oxytocin levels.
Equine therapy, horse therapy, is particularly effective for autism, trauma recovery, and emotional regulation.
Example. A study conducted by Frontiers in Psychology found that children with autism who engaged in horse therapy showed improvements in social skills, communication, and emotional stability.
Adventure therapy and wilderness programs.
Programs such as Outward Bound use nature as a backdrop for personal development, confidence building, and emotional resilience. Outdoor challenges, like rock climbing, hiking, and survival skills training, foster self-reliance, teamwork, and problem-solving abilities. Example. Veterans suffering from PTSD have found significant symptom relief after participating in structured wilderness therapy programs.
Chapter 3: The Spiritual Connection to Nature. 3.1 Nature in Ancient Spiritual Traditions. Throughout history, nature has been revered as a powerful force of healing, transformation, and connection to the divine.
Many spiritual traditions emphasize the sacred relationship between humans and the natural world. Buddhism, nature plays a central role in Buddhist philosophy, representing impermanence, interconnection, and mindfulness.
The Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, symbolizing the profound wisdom nature holds for spiritual seekers.
Native American traditions, indigenous cultures see nature as sacred, with every tree, river, and mountain carrying spiritual energy. Many tribes honor animal totems and elemental forces as guides and protectors. Hinduism, rivers like the Ganges and mountains like the Himalayas are considered divine embodiments of deities. The natural world is seen as a direct reflection of cosmic order, dharma. Taoism emphasizes harmony with nature, encouraging people to flow with the rhythms of the earth rather than resist them.
3.2 The Role of Nature in Meditation and Enlightenment.
For centuries, monks, sages, and spiritual seekers have turned to nature for solitude, clarity, and enlightenment. Some of the most transformative spiritual experiences happen in natural surroundings. Monastic traditions, many traditions, from Christian monks to Buddhist hermits, emphasize retreating into nature for deep contemplation.
Mountains, forests, and caves have served as sanctuaries for those seeking divine wisdom.
Earth energy and vortex sites, some locations, such as Sedona, Mount Shasta, and Machu Picchu, are believed to radiate high vibrational energy, aiding spiritual awakening and deep introspection. Grounding, earthing, walking barefoot on natural surfaces like soil, grass, or sand is thought to restore the body's electrical balance, reducing inflammation and enhancing mental clarity. Example, in Hindu and Buddhist traditions, meditation near water sources such as rivers and waterfalls is believed to amplify inner stillness and facilitate deeper states of awareness.
3.3 Nature as a mirror of the self.
Nature is not just an external experience, it reflects the deeper truths of our own being. When we observe nature closely, we see patterns that parallel our own existence.
Observing change and impermanence, just as the seasons shift, life is in a constant state of change. Accepting this impermanence reduces attachment and suffering.
The oneness of all life, spending time in nature dissolves the illusion of separation, fostering a sense of interconnectedness with all living beings. Healing and renewal, the natural cycles of destruction and renewal, forest fires giving way to new growth, tides receding and returning mirror our own capacity for healing, resilience, and transformation. Example, many people report profound spiritual insights after extended time in the wilderness, as solitude in nature allows deep self-reflection and connection to something greater than oneself.
Chapter 4: Practices to deepen your bond with nature.
4.1 Mindful walking and nature meditation. Practicing mindful walking and nature meditation allows us to fully engage with the present moment and develop a deeper appreciation for the natural world.
Mindful walking, move slowly through nature, paying attention to every sensation, the feeling of the ground beneath your feet, the rhythm of your breath, and the sounds around you.
This enhances awareness and fosters inner peace.
Sensory awareness, engage all 5 senses.
Listen to the rustling leaves, feel the cool breeze, inhale the earthy aroma of trees, and notice the vibrant colors of flowers and plants. Silent contemplation, find a quiet spot near a tree, a river, or a hilltop and simply sit in stillness. Observe nature without distraction, allowing its rhythms to guide your thoughts into a state of calm. Example, many Zen practitioners engage in mindful walking in forested areas to deepen their connection with the earth and cultivate inner stillness.
4.2 Rituals and ceremonies to honor nature. Throughout history, people have honored the natural world through rituals and ceremonies that express gratitude and reverence. Gratitude rituals offer prayers or intentions to the earth, thanking it for sustenance, beauty, and life. Some traditions include leaving a small natural offering, such as flowers or seeds, as a token of appreciation. Full moon and equinox ceremonies. Many cultures celebrate seasonal transitions, the equinoxes, solstices, and full moons, through meditation, drumming, and gatherings to align with nature's cycles. Creating natural altars, arrange stones, leaves, shells, or water features in a dedicated space in your home or garden to symbolize harmony with the elements and deepen your connection to nature. Example, indigenous cultures worldwide have fire ceremonies, water blessings, and tree planting traditions as acts of honoring and giving back to nature. 4.3 Engaging in creative expression inspired by nature. Nature has always been a source of artistic and creative inspiration. Engaging in creative activities outdoors can enhance self-expression and mindfulness. Journaling in nature. Take a notebook outside and write reflections on the emotions and insights that arise while surrounded by nature. This deepens self-awareness and fosters gratitude. Nature photography and sketching. Capture the intricate details of leaves, flowers, animals, and landscapes. Observing and documenting nature enhances appreciation for its beauty and fosters mindfulness. Music and sound healing. Use natural sounds, ocean waves, birdsong, rustling leaves, as a meditation aid. Playing instruments like singing bowls or flutes outdoors can create a harmonious resonance with nature. Example, famous poets and artists, including Henry David Thoreau and Claude Monet, drew deep inspiration from their time in natural settings, leading to some of their most profound works. Chapter 5, Modern Life and Reconnecting with the Natural World. 5.1 The Impact of Urbanization and Technology. As urbanization accelerates, people are becoming increasingly disconnected from the natural world. Studies show that the average person now spends nearly 90% of their time indoors, leading to a lack of direct interaction with natural environments. Reduced nature exposure, limited access to parks, forests, and green spaces reduces the physical and mental health benefits of nature. Digital overload, excessive screen time weakens sensory awareness, increases mental fatigue, and contributes to higher levels of anxiety and depression. Climate change and disconnection. Environmental degradation affects not just the planet but also human well-being. The loss of forests, wildlife, and clean water sources creates a psychological disconnect, fostering stress and eco-anxiety. Example, a 2019 study published in Scientific Reports found that people who spent at least 2 hours per week in nature reported significantly better well-being and mental health compared to those who did not. 5.2 Simple ways to integrate nature into daily life. Despite the constraints of modern living, there are numerous ways to reintroduce nature into daily routines. Bring nature indoors. Keep houseplants to improve air quality and create a calming environment. Use water features like tabletop fountains to mimic the soothing sounds of natural water sources. Incorporate natural materials such as wood, stone, or bamboo into home decor. Take breaks in green spaces. Even a short 10-minute walk in a park can lower stress and improve focus. Find pockets of greenery in urban areas, such as rooftop gardens or tree-lined streets. Work outdoors when possible, take meetings or do creative work in an open, natural setting. Unplug and observe. Set aside dedicated time away from screens to engage with the sights and sounds of nature. Practice tech-free hours where you replace social media scrolling with mindful outdoor activities. Create a nature corner at home where you can sit and relax, incorporating elements like stones, plants, and natural lighting. Example, countries like Finland and Japan prioritize integrating nature into daily life, from forest schools for children to biophilic office designs that incorporate greenery and natural light. 5.3 Cultivating a lifelong relationship with nature. Developing a lifelong bond with the natural world fosters inner peace, well-being, and a greater sense of responsibility toward the environment. Volunteer for environmental causes. Participate in tree planting programs, wildlife conservation efforts, or beach cleanups. Support local eco-friendly initiatives, such as community gardens and nature restoration projects.
Engage in citizen science programs to help collect data on wildlife, water quality, or climate patterns.
Develop a seasonal awareness.
Align activities with the rhythms of nature, such as spring renewal rituals, autumn reflection walks, or winter solitude practices. Eat seasonal and locally grown foods to connect with nature's cycles and reduce environmental impact. Keep a seasonal journal to track how natural landscapes change throughout the year and reflect on your experiences.
Pass on nature appreciation to future generations.
Teach children the importance of outdoor play, exploration, and curiosity about the natural world. Introduce them to gardening, birdwatching, or nature hikes to cultivate an early love for the environment. Encourage nature-based education, integrating outdoor learning into school curriculums and daily activities. Example: indigenous communities worldwide have long practiced intergenerational storytelling about nature, ensuring that wisdom about the land, wildlife, and sustainability is passed down through generations.
Conclusion: reconnecting with nature is not just a leisure activity, it is a fundamental aspect of human health and spirituality.
Scientific research confirms that immersing ourselves in nature heals the mind and body, while ancient wisdom teaches that nature is a gateway to inner peace and enlightenment. By making conscious efforts to restore our relationship with the natural world, we can lead healthier, more meaningful lives in harmony with the earth.
Would you like to expand on any particular section or add more practical exercises? Smiling face with smiling eyes.